Dear viewers, welcome to our channel GVS Bank Academy. Today I am going to discuss about JAIIB, Indian Economy and Indian Financial System, Merchant Banking Services. This is Module D, Unit number 35, Merchant Banking Services. New paper, Indian Economy and Indian Financial System, Merchant Banking Services. Merchant banking services, point number 1. Merchant bankers regulated by SEBI. They have to registered with SEBI. They have to take certificate from SEBI to commence the business for merchant banking activities. Minimum capital net worth requirement for merchant bankers at least not less than or at least 5 crores. 5 crores. Number 3. SEBI guidelines for merchant bankers. If they want to start the merchant banking activities, the merchant banking must have a team of professionals in finance, law, business management. The merchant banking, they have to maintain capital as per RBI stipulated CRAR, capital adequacy norms, and its past record and experience in the merchant banking and reputation, all the things will be seen by the SEBI before granting registration certificate. Number 4, merchant bankers mainly undertake fee-based, service-based, fee-based business. They are extending services and they are getting fee for that services. Normally they cannot lend, only service-based services they are providing. For that they are charging fee. 5th one, merchant bankers primarily assist in, help in corporates in raising equity from the capital market. Raising equity in initial public offer, follow-on public offer, right issue and bonus issue also. These merchant banks are helping the corporates. Not only in the raising equity, issuing of bonds, debentures also, merchant bankers are playing a very dominant role. 6. Merchant bankers are classified into 4 categories. 1. Category 1 merchant bank can act as issue managers. Category 2 can carry on activities of a portfolio manager and underwriter. Merchant banker 3 can carry on activities of underwriters only. Merchant banking 4 can act as an advisor or consultant to an issue. These are the merchant bankers, types of merchant bankers. 6. 7. What are the activities of merchant bankers? Mainly public issue management, follow-on public issue, right issue management, acting as debenture trustee on behalf of the debentures in the debentures issued by corporates, underwriting of the public issues, pre-issue and post-issue compliance functions on behalf of the corporates. In the public issue, they are acting as bankers to the issue and they are also actively participating in payment of dividends, interest on deposits, bonds, debentures, refund this, and they are also acting monitoring agency services after post issue of the public issue. Project counseling. When any company is going for project finance, project clearances from government, these merchant bankers are taking steps on behalf of the companies with government authorities and with bankers on counseling matters. Loan syndication. On behalf of the corporates, these merchant bankers are arranging the loan on behalf of the company from various lenders. Loan syndication. Loan syndication. Project information memorandum preparation in the case of new projects which are going for public issue or loan syndication, project information memorandum, detailed analysis of the project, promoters, their background, their financials, their stake in the business, their qualifications, their experience, project information memorandum and loan syndication. Eighth, merchant bankers are allowed to act as debenture trustee. When the appointment of debenture trustee is mandatory, when a company issue debentures, more than 500 people for debentures, at the time mandatorily they have to appoint the debenture trustee to protect the interest of debenture holders. A merchant bank cannot directly trust the trustee, but the trust can be a subsidiary of the merchant bank. Monitoring agencies. When a company gone for public issue exceeds 500 crores public issue proceeds, it is mandatory for that company to appoint monitoring agency. To appoint monitoring agency, only financial institutions are permitted to act as a monitoring agency. So these merchant bankers are also allowed to act as a financial institution. What is the responsibility of the monitoring agency? What is the duties and responsibilities? Main duty is monitoring the issue process of the public issue, monitoring, utilization, monitoring timely implementation of the project as per public issue terms and conditions, and submit returns on half-yearly basis to SEBI, Securities Exchange Board of India. Keep a track record on the expenditure incurred on half-yearly basis in the project. Expenditure incurred. Government statutory approvals related to the project, whether they are obtained or not. Reasons for delay in implementation of the project also, they have to inform half-yearly basis. They have to record and inform. Deviations, if any, to the offer document. Whatever they had mentioned in the public issue document, whether any deviation they had observed, that also they had to report it to SEBI. This is very responsible statement from the merchant banker monitoring agency where public issue exceeds 500 crores. These are the responsibilities. 11th point, merchant banking, commercial banking differences. Merchant bankers are regulated by SEBI, registered with SEBI. Banks are governed by Reserve Bank of India guidelines. B. Merchant bankers primarily helping, assisting, cooperating to the corporates in raising equity related advices, whereas bankers are lending to the corporates. The main banker's duty is financing, lending, loans. Merchant bankers are management oriented, service oriented organizations, whereas commercial banks are going to help, assist, finance to the projects. D point, activities of merchant bankers are counseling, capital structuring, amalgamations and takeovers. At the time of takeover also, amalgamations, capital structuring, restructuring, this is there. Whereas banks mainly financing activities. This is about the merchant banking. Thank you very much, friends, for support of the participants.